Hey, what's going on to you cancer crabs out there? So, smash the like button. There's a link in the comment section below called a Linktree link. Click on it. It will redirect you to a website where there's ways to be able to find it, to get a tarot card reading, birth chart reading, as well as the books that I have that are on Amazon. Smash the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, set the notification bell to all so you can be notified whenever I drop my videos. So for you Cancer crabs, you have the Five of Cups, the Temperance, and the Page of Swords. These three cards right here for you Cancer crabs are about how a lot of you are learning as it is that you go along. A lot of you are very much so taking the time off to understand what exactly is going on when it comes to figuring out how to date. It's not necessarily so much where you are dating anybody per se, not saying that you're not going to put yourself out there, because you are, but at the same time it's more so about an in-depth study. You're learning how to date better. You're learning how to stay away from people who have red flags when they show you that they do, so that you don't have to deal with their type of nonsense in the first place. So the Lovers and the Fool is about how, since that's the case, right, that makes it so that you will be able to walk away from anybody that is giving you an unnecessary hard time. If the person is not giving you a valid reason why they flake, and that they apologize and they make it up to you or something like this, and they let that be known, and they actually do have things going on that they probably told you about, or they actually find a way to make up for it, which people rarely do, then you're going to stay away from them. You don't need them as much as they think that you would probably do. So the Five of Swords and the Hangman now is about how, since that's the case, a lot of you are willing to walk away from that. You're willing to walk away from the flaking and stuff like this, because flaking is a big thing, you know. You know, when it comes to hypergamy, so many people want to satisfy hypergamy. You know, it's all a game to some people. And it's always about trying to positioning themselves to be of higher level than others, because it seems to be some sort of stupid competition. So what they'll do is, in order to try to prove their level of hypergamy or their importance or whatever, they will know that they want to hang out with you, but they'll flake. But they'll flake, but they may not necessarily flake for the reason why it is that you think that they do. More oftentimes than not, the reason why it is that a lot of people end up flaking is because they too chicken squat to actually go out with the person that they call themselves flaking on, that they're better than. You know, and these are all reasons why it is that these are some of the things that are never discussed, because the person who, you know, who is a wonderful person, you know, and striving to cover all areas and cover all bases to try to put themselves in a better position, right, without being dysfunctional towards other people per se, those are the people that get the worst type of treatment, but for no reason. You know what I mean? And because of that type of treatment, it really, you know, we want to talk about intimidation or whatever. You know, it's not what it is that you think. The people that treating you like trash for no reason, you know, those are the people that got a real problem with you for whatever made up delusional reason that they have to come up with in order to satisfy and pacify themselves. So my dog is getting a bath. So the Four of Pentacles and the Seven of Wands is about how, since that's the case, like I said, my dog's getting a bath. So there's nothing wrong with my dog. But the thing is that the Four of Pentacles and the Seven of Wands is about how, well, you know, other people are still going to put themselves out there like they're high, like they have all this high value. But the thing about you Cancer crabs is that y'all can't allow yourselves to get so caught up with the distraction of it. Like I said before, the distraction of it is always about trying to do something hurtful to you that's gonna have you feeling down, right? That's gonna, but what it said, but you have the Nine of Swords. This is what I'm talking about. You feel down, but because you don't understand, oh snap, oh well, I'll just clarify, it is what it is. But You Cancer crabs need to understand though that the reason why it is that they're doing that in the first place, anyone would give you a hard time in the first place, is because they really can't rock with you. You know, they really can't rock with you long term, and for really, for really stupid reasons. So the thing is that they have a problem with being able to actually be civilized in what it is that they doing and how they do it. So let's clarify the temperance. Right? So let's clarify the temperance. Seven of Wands, Judgment, Three of Wands, Tower, and then you have the Three of Pentacles. So to clarify the Five of Cups, to clarify the Temperance. So the Seven of Wands and the Judgment right here is about how, since that's the case, a lot of you Cancer crabs also have to understand that there will, again, right now is a time to test your judgment skills, your judgmental skills. You're going to, that's what I've been saying in these readings, right? Like, you shouldn't be paranoid, but you need to be. All of this stuff is about having you become more mindful. So you need to be mindful of, yes, not to be paranoid, but at the same time, when you see red flags, don't ignore them. Stay away from someone who has those. And some people will say everyone has red flags. No, they don't. Some people are, everyone has flaws, but not everyone has red flags. It's okay to be a functional person. It's not okay to be a dysfunctional person, right? So the Three of Wands, the Tower, and the Three of Pentacles is about how Three of Wands, like I said, search high and low. You're not regulated down to your own location. Three of Wands also represents learn to see the potential in people, but also pay attention to who they are at the current moment. Don't ignore that part. The Tower and the Three of Pentacles represents you never know what it is that you can find, right? Always expect the unexpected. Don't think that just because a person looks a particular certain kind of way or appears that they don't have this or that they don't have that does not mean that they do not know how to make up for it in other ways. So this is a warning to let you Cancer crabs know to pay attention to the possibilities that's out.